Yes, sir. Eric Lemmy here. You watch my YouTube show in which my sentimental thoughts come from my heart and also where my mental oddball shenanigans come from my brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 589. First and foremost, I want to apologize to CCG1171, aka Chris Gearton, because I was too stubborn to believe that keeps on saying the WEML-TV Festival is canceled. But I was trying to reiterate to him that I'm friends with the WEML-TV Festival president, and I told him, I said, until I hear from him otherwise, I'm not going to believe CCG1171 until I get the word from the president of the WEML-TV Festival himself. And I haven't heard much from the festival, the Portuguese Feast, the Madeira Feast Committee was supposed to have a meeting this week to decide whether or not they should have the feast this year. So, in the event that both the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast do get canceled, I do have a plan. I usually do the out and about episodes of the WEML-TV Festival and Portuguese Feast over the past few years. I've done this. Should the unthinkable happen and the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast are not going to occur this year, I do have a backup plan. I'm gonna honor the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast. Now you're gonna say, Eric, how are you gonna do that? Simple. For the Big League Slugger Baseball PlayStation 1 game that I have, as you know, you've seen me play as the Dartmouth Dragons. The Dartmouth Dragons will do battle against the Freetown Knights because we got members on both teams that represent the city of New Bedford. So, and they will go at it in a best of 8 series. And the best of 8 series is 5 games. It's 5 games. All right. Should there be a tie, there will be a game 9. All right. It is between the Dartmouth Dragons and the Freetown Knights. Whoever wins 5 games first becomes the first ever SouthCoast Festival Cup champions. Just like the Mayor's Cup in spring training between the Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins, we're doing it here. The first 4 games will be played during the weekend of the WEML-TV Festival, should the festival be canceled. But also, the 4 games, should the Portuguese Feast, Madeira Feast get canceled, then the final 4 games will be played on those dates. That means, so, with that being said, I want to check it up. I'm going to check up on it right now. I'm going to go back to Facebook first, because we haven't heard anything yet. We haven't heard anything from the president of the WEML-TV Festival, Mike Sylvia. So, because it's supposed to be the 50th anniversary of the WEML-TV Festival. That's why July 9th to the 12th. July 9th to the 12th will be the first July 9th through the 12th will be the first 4 games if the WEML-TV Festival does get canceled, because this is supposed to be the 50th anniversary this year. Will be the first 4 games of the SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship. But, and the Portuguese Feast, the Portuguese Feast will be July 31st, April to August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That will be the last 4 games of the first ever SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship. Should there be a tie, there will be a game 9. Whoever wins Game 9 will win it all. The best of 8 mostly is 5 games. Whoever first team to win 5 games is the champion. But only 2 teams will go at it. It will be the Dartmouth Dragons versus the Freetown Knights. On the Big League Slugger Baseball, get these thumbs. Series. I can't wait to do that. But that is if the actual festival and the actual feast do get canceled due to the pandemic that's been going on. So I figured out you gotta have a backup plan to keep yourself busy and to honor these awesome events I usually go to every year. But that means the background will be, the thumbnail will be a little different. So I'm going to try to design those thumbnails just to have fun. All right? So that is the news that I have for you guys. Announcing the first ever SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship for Big League Slugger Baseball on the PlayStation 1. Very special episodes to get these thumbs. I'm going to make sure that I'll be armed to the teeth and ready to go. Everything's caught up. I changed the rosters. I changed the rosters. And this is what I did. That's why I decided to change the rosters in the event that I decided to do this. As you know, there will be new team names. The Western Conference is basically all wrestling teams. That's right. And the first 2 teams that I have are me and my friends and family. As you know, the Dartmouth Dragons still the same. Like I said, I moved Poppy Pierce to shortstop for the Dragons. The Freetown Knights the lineup's been changed around a little bit. Ruben Pimentel will be the new designated hitter for the team, and Paul Costa will move from DH for third base. Marco will be moving from third to second, and Danny Vieira will be playing from second to first base. The lineup's going to be a little different. Matt Resendez will be in left. Ben Jope will be in center, and Don Wumbolt will be the right fielder. Paul Valente will be riding the pine. The Manhattan Maulers, I added Lana to the team, so this is going to be very interesting, replacing her with Rick Moss. Also, New Haven Brutes, I've added Mandy Rose to the bench, and Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan have been added to the rotation, and the Forgotten Sons will be in the bullpen along with Sonia Deville and Jeff Hardy. On the Orlando Rockets, Casey Catanzaro has been added to the team. Carry-On Cross, the former Kevin Cross, will be added to the team as well. The Undisputed Era will be in the bullpen, along with Malcolm Bivens and Chelsea Green. Cody Rhodes will be in the part of the rotation now, as well as John Moxley. So you got him. Austin Gunn, who is Billy Gunn's son, will be part of the bullpen, along with Jungle Boy. And the Waterloo Warriors, I changed the lineup a little bit. And if they play against a team with a DH, Scott Steiner will be the DH for the Waterloo Warriors. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Brawlers, the new team that I put up, Rusev will be the DH, while Brodus Clay will be the catcher, should they play a team with a DH, like you saw in the last 2 episodes. And the Divas team is done. I put the Las Vegas Aces. It'll be more WWE alumni and indie wrestlers that have not appeared on TV yet. The Rock will be their designated hitter. The Beverly Hills Samurai is all the wrestlers in Japan's federations. And Jushin Thunder Liger will be their DH in there. So I'm really excited about that. And the Nashville Impact, Jordan Grace will be the catcher. Falaba will be the DH for the Impact should they play an Impact team. Jonathan Gresham will be the DH for the Hunt Valley Hitmen. That's right. So I did a lot of changes, so I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, there will be, in the very likely event that it could happen, even though I don't want it to happen, that they could cancel both the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast. I've always looked forward to going to these events every year. It's tradition every year. But this year is special because that's why I don't like it being canceled, because this will be the 50th year of the WEML-TV Festival. So that's why I think it's up in the air, and I think a lot are worried about that. It's also bringing in a lot of revenue, and that could, it is a tough decision that people are going to have to make here. But like I said, should the WEML-TV Festival and the Madeira Feast get canceled, I've got the South Coast Festival Cup Championship for the Big League Slugger Baseball. We're going to have a lot of fun with those games. Can't wait to play them. Best of 8. Should there be a tie in the best of 8, we go to a 9th game to decide everything. That means should be a 4-4 tie. We'll go to the 9th game. So that's basically what it is. It'll be a 9-game series, just like the Red Sox and Twins with the Mayor's Cup. This is the Red Dragons versus the Freetown Knights for the South Coast Festival Cup. Because we get players on both teams that represent the city of New Bedford, I figured I'd do something real cool for them, and it'll be totally awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, once again, my apologies to Chris Gearton, a.k.a. CCG1171, for the little argument. But just rest assured, I always got a plan. The events might not happen, no problem. Make your own WEML-TV Festival and Portuguese Feast. How? Simple. Get a baseball game going. Okay? Get a baseball series going. Just to have a little bit of fun. And for those special occasions, I will put a background of the WEML-TV Festival and the Portuguese Feast for my YouTube channel. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to be like, how's he going to pull this off? I always have a plan. Sometimes you got, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade, and that's what I intend to do in this situation. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Trust me on this one. And I'll be bringing you the commentary, picturing myself going somewhere in the festival, going somewhere in the feast, just have a lot of fun. We can have an imagination. I've always been good with an imagination. Gonna have a little bit of fun with it. All right, I'm looking forward to it. All right, that's all the time we have on the show. On episode 589 of EML77 TV. I'll see you in episode 590. I'm looking forward to it. And what do I want to talk about then? Don't know. Don't care. All right. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Make sure you wear your mask in public. It is an edict now by the governor, Charlie Baker. So this will be something else. So thumbs up to everyone out there. Stay safe, and good night, everybody.